Come along with me as we create a lettuce bed in the garden full of cool weather crops, including many different types of lettuces, cabbage, and kale, and it's easier than you think. Hello, my friends. Well, it's happening. I am finally getting this lettuce bed, salad bed planted. I have been putting it off, I don't know, most of the summer. As you might recall, really became the pansies took over and the violas, and it was quite lovely to have it here all summer. And the grasshoppers ate everything in between. So I'm feeling like the grasshoppers are, don't tell anybody, but they're coming down a little bit. I have seen very few in the days gone by. So I'm going to do two things today. I've gone to my local garden center and I've got, the cabbage. Got to do cabbage. I don't know why. It just looks so darn pretty. But I haven't never done this before, but I actually went ahead and bought some lettuce so we could get a start on it. As I am recording this, it is the 9th day of September, and I'm behind schedule. So I need to, what I thought I would do is get these mesclun blends planted. I got a couple of them. I got some kale and even a thyme. I'm going to try to do a little topiary out of the thyme. We'll see how that goes. And and then I have my seeds. Let me show you the seeds. I've got some Rogue Romaine. I've got the thank you seeds from Botanical Interest. Love the mesclun from them. And then this is called Trucus, this blend that I'm going to do. So I will plant them intermediately in between the kale that's here and pray that the grasshoppers don't get it, those that are left. But I've got quite a bit of work here to do. So I'm going to get to it and take you along with me. Here we go. All right, my friends, I wanted to stop for a second and first of all, thank Ed for his help in helping me out here because this ground is so hard. The pansies have been here all summer and violas, and while they've been beautiful and it's been a great addition to the garden, the soil is just so hard. And I know there's this whole no-till method that's out there, but we really need to till this soil because it's so hard. We're going to put a good layer of compost down and get it revived because it needs it. I ended up pulling up all the rest of the pansies and violas that were left, and now we're going to get to getting to good soil before we put anything else back in. All right, we'll keep on going. Okay, well, the camera ran out of battery, so we didn't show the whole process, but I'll bring you up to speed on where we are in having completed this. And I am really delighted with how this has turned out. And it's funny with gardening, as many things in life, right? That you do something a certain way. Every year I've put seeds in. I've never bought lettuce plants before. And I absolutely love it because you figure like these 6 right here, they were $2.15 for a 6 pack. Okay. And now I've done my succession planting in between so that they will have lettuce coming up in between and in this bed over here. Same with the kale, that it was $2.15 for a 6 pack. So $2 there, $2 there. So now I'm up to $6. I got this little thyme plant today too. It was $3.79. And I'm gonna try to make a topiary out of it. I'm gonna give it a whirl tomorrow when I'm not so tired. And the cabbage. Now it's interesting. The cabbage was 5, 6, almost $6 each. So there's that. And then the same with, I got 2 more of this, of the mesclun, however you say that. And then, so in between, I've got mesclun seeds in between the plants. So now we'll be able to actually harvest the plants, do the succession much quicker, because it's going to take a good 20, I forget what the packet said, but probably a good 30 days before the seeds will be up and ready, and these plants will be much readier. Can I say that? I've shared before, I have fairies in my garden. I have these lovely little baby fairies down here, and I had some pansies that were in another pot that had just seeded in another pot that I put here. That didn't cost me anything, but my mom gave me this sweet little fairy. And this fairy, most of my fairies I put up in the barn in the winter, but this one, she stays here all year long to watch over the garden. So I feel really good about this because this bed has been looking kind of shabby for a while now. And it is the lead bed. Let me back it up a little here in the garden. So it is so much better. But what? It was about 3 hours. Ed really helped me a lot. There were so many roots. And I know that many of my gardening friends talk about no-till, but we had to till. Sometimes I just think you have to till to just to get all the roots out. And there was just some weeds that had come in and just different things. And it is such healthier soil now. I've put a nice layer of compost on it. And, if the grasshoppers don't get to it, I've put this little fence around it for our little Abby girl, our dog, because she's still puppy-like. So hopefully this will stay really good. It's so pretty right now, and give us lots of harvest over the next month or so, or 2, if we're lucky and we don't get too early of a frost. But the lovely thing about lettuce is that if it's not too bad of a frost, you can keep it for the whole, you can have it for a long time. Anyway, I can't even hardly talk anymore. I'm so tired. This was a lot of work today, but it will pay off, and that's what happens with gardening. We're getting the afternoon light coming through the garden, and beautiful time of day just to sit and relax, maybe go get a glass of wine. That sounds really good about right now. All right, my friends, until next week, take good care, and remember, onward we grow. Thanks for growing with us, and we will see you next time. And in the meantime, be sure to like, comment, let us know what really resonated for you in this video, and then of course be sure to subscribe at no cost to you and be updated when we have new videos up to play.